Energy is nowadays one of the main topics. Which one is the most sustainable? Since 2020, about 30% of the projects we do facilitations are focused on green energies or environmental solutions. So they are on renewable energy. Nowadays, entrepreneurship is not just about creating a desirable product, what we teach in this channel, or about making profit. We have to take consideration of the environment aspect of a product. Now, let's talk let's talk about wind energy. Wind is one of the most greenest energy, right? But they appear to kill birds. Well, it's true. The wind turbines are built high in the air since there is more wind the higher you go. However, these blades may also be spinning in the path of flying birds. If the birds don't see the turning blades, they may fly into them. Now, there is considerable debate about how many birds are killed by turbines in the United States annually, and estimates vary from as low as 10,000 to as high as 500,000. The real figure is undoubtedly somewhere between these two extremes. Whatever the actual figures, it's a problem that people are trying to solve. One potential solution is through better design of the wind turbines. Earlier turbines had lattice blades that attracted birds and resulted in many deaths. Modern wind turbine design appears to be less dangerous. Today, there is a monopole design with three solid spinning blades. Of course, there is still a risk for the birds when flying into the blades, but this design is meant to warn birds and signal them to fly around. Other wind turbine designs have gotten rid of the blades altogether. The windstock is one such design that is less dangerous for birds. This device has no blades. Energy is generated by more than 1,000 narrow 50-meter tall poles packed tightly together. Within each hollow carbon wire pole is a stack of small ceramic discs, and between the discs are electrodes. These discs and electrodes are connected to a cable running up the pole. When wind causes the stalks to sway, the discs compress, generating a current. Since the stalks gently sway in the wind rather than rotating very quickly, birds are more likely to see them, and it's considered unlikely that they would collide with them. Planners of wind turbine projects are also working to reduce the risk of bird deaths. When the first wind turbines were built in California more than 20 years ago, they were simply placed in windy locations. Unfortunately, this also turned out to be a migratory route for birds. Now, legislation has been put into place that prevents wind turbines from being constructed in migratory paths. There is also a growing trend to build wind farms offshore in oceans or major lakes. Offshore winds are typically stronger, allowing more electricity to be generated. There are fewer birds near these water-based turbines, and therefore fewer deaths result. Some apertures are turning to technology to protect the bird populations. At one facility in Texas, radars are used to detect flocks of birds. If a large group of birds is approaching a wind farm, the turbines shut down and they only restart once the birds have passed. The impact of wind turbines on bird populations indicates how complex environmental problems can be. When researchers are looking for sources of energy that will minimize environmental damage, they need to consider the entire ecosystem.